Myself, Dr. Rajiv Chaudhary. I am going to take a topic project identification for MTech. Subject is project planning and cost management. Many times we feel necessity of starting a new project. So how it is identified that which project should be started and what factors are studied, that we will study in this topic. So project identification is the first step of a new venture. Project identification is concerned with collection, compilation and analysis of economic data for the eventual purpose of locating possible opportunities for investment. Many times industrialists want to invest the money in new projects. So in this case, what factors are considered, we will study. So number one is search of a new idea. How it is decided that in which project in the money should be invested, how the idea comes, then selection of business opportunity, and third is assessment of viability, feasibility and project appraisal. So we start with the search of a new idea. Search of a new idea is the first step towards establishing a successful venture. For the identification, the entrepreneur takes the help of many tools to generate new ideas. So we will take the help in deciding the new idea. First is SWOT analysis. SWOT means it stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. It means we will have to analyze the strength of a new project. Suppose we start a project, so we will have to analyze very critically that what are the strengths of the project, what are the weaknesses of the project, what are the opportunities ahead, and what can be the possible threats. So we will have to think from different angles, and in analyzing these factors, one can come up with the new idea on cost reduction. Suppose the present product is very costly, so we can also think the new project on the basis of cost reduction. Productivity improvement. Suppose we can improve the productivity with the new project. Next is increase in capacity utilization. Suppose the capacity utilization at present is very less. So how to improve the capacity utilization? Improvement in contribution margins, that how to improve the margins. Expansion into promising fields. Suppose a upcoming field is there, so how to enter that promising field, because there are always opportunities for the new fields. So for this we can take help of brainstorming also. Brainstorming session, it is probably the most well-known and widely used creative idea generation. In this we invite the ideas on a very independent basis. Independent thinking is promoted, and it is unstructured project for all possible idea within a limited time frame through the spontaneous contribution of participants. The participants can be entrepreneur, family members, friends, business partners, hired experts. It means we can have a meeting with our family members or an experts or partners or friends, and we can invite them to give their idea without any hesitation, without any limitation. So any kind of idea is discussed and analyzed. So many times we get a very good results, that how, suppose we have to invest the money, and what can be the possible project in which we can invest money. So many times very interesting results come in the brainstorming sessions. Other constraints are: analyze the performance of existing industries. That what is the performance of the existing industries, and examine the inputs and outputs of various industries. That suppose an owner is having so many industries, so he will have to look into what are the inputs and outputs of various industries, review import and exports, that what are the total imports and exports of a particular organization, and depending upon that data the new field may be chosen. Study the plan outlays and government guidelines. So what kind of guidelines are prevalent these days, that will we have to consider. Look at the suggestion of financial institutions and development agencies. So many times financial institutions are interested to finance a particular project, that we should also consider. Investigate local material and resources. Suppose a raw material is available in a particular area, so we should promote that industry. Suppose in Rajasthan, in a particular area in Chittorgarh, the raw material related to the cement manufacturing is easily available. So in Chittor there are so many cement industries. Analyze economic and social trends. That what are the economic and social trends of a particular area, that we will have to consider. Explore the possibility of reviewing sick units. Suppose a owner is having 7 or 8 mills, 10 mills, out of them 2 are not performing well. So how to start a new project so that the profit of the sick units is improved. Next is selection of business opportunities. The entrepreneur might have searched a number of business opportunities, and there is need to select the best one. Following points help the entrepreneur to select the best ideas. So till now we have got many ideas. So how to choose the best idea, that we will decide now. Number one is compatibility with the promoter. So how it is decided? The idea must be compatible with the interest, personality and resource of the entrepreneur. So many times a entrepreneur is interested, suppose in IT industry or telecom industry. So we will have to consider that what are the interests of the entrepreneur. So promoter should have, or group of promoters should have interest in that particular business. Second is consistency with the government priorities. Is the project consistent with the national goals and priorities? Are there any environmental effects contrary to government policies? So we will have to consider that which kind of industries are promoted by central government, state government. So we will have to take care that also, that there should not be any environmental issues also, no pollution and hazardous material as effluents. So our targets or project should match with the government policies. Can the foreign requirements of the project be easily accommodated? It means if there is any requirement of the foreign currency, then we will have to consider that also, that how we will meet that requirement of the foreign currency. Will there be any difficulty in obtaining the license for the project? Many times government gives license for a particular type of industry easily, whereas in some cases, in some type of industries, it is very difficult to get the license. So we will have to see the trend also, that what kinds of industries are getting license easily. Thank you. We will continue this topic on the next lecture.